pumpkin chocolate chip bread is moist, full of warm spices, and loaded with melted chocolate chips. Let's get started. I'm going to start by adding all my dry ingredients to a bowl. I've added flour. We're also going to add cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, and cloves. I'm also adding baking powder, baking soda, salt, and then I'm going to give it a good whisk. Now in another bowl, I am going to add my wet ingredients. I'm going to add the pumpkin puree. You want to use pumpkin puree and not pumpkin pie filling for this recipe. To the pumpkin puree, I am going to add 3 eggs. I'm also going to add vegetable oil. This makes the bread nice and moist. And then I'm going to add granulated sugar, brown sugar, and a splash of vanilla extract. Now whisk it all together until it's nice and smooth and all of the ingredients have been nicely incorporated. And as always, if you're interested in making this recipe, I will have it linked below in the description box, or you can head over to my website, giancancook.com. Next, I'm going to add the dry ingredients to the mix, and you just want to mix this until it comes together. You don't want to overmix it, or else it's going to be tough. I highly recommend just using a spoon or a spatula versus using a mixer. And once that's all mixed together like this, it's time to add the chocolate chips. And I'm using mini chocolate chips, but you can also use regular chocolate chips or chocolate chunks. These are semi-sweet chocolate chips. If you prefer a less sweet chocolate chip, you can also use dark chocolate chip. The choice is definitely up to you. Next, I'm going to place the batter into a loaf baking pan. And I did spray it and line it with parchment paper. This is going to make taking the bread out of the baking pan so much easier once it bakes. And using my spatula, I am just simply gonna spread it out just to make sure that the bread is nice and even across the top. Spreading it out in the pan also helps it to bake evenly, and as though it doesn't have enough chocolate chips, I do like to add a few extra on top for a nice finish. This is going to bake at 350 degrees for about 55 minutes or until a toothpick comes out clean. And at this point, your kitchen should smell amazing with all of those warm spices and the pumpkin and the chocolate chips. And I let this cool before cutting into it. And there it is. This pumpkin chocolate chip bread is just perfect. It's golden in the middle, soft and moist, and packed with chocolate chips. If you try this recipe, let me know in the comments how you like it. Don't forget to subscribe to Gian Can Cook for more recipes like this, and thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.